Hello everybody, the Lawn Gnome is here, and then it all went horribly wrong. I'm here today to review yet another sequel. This one is Todd Phillips directed, the possibly extremely anticipated Hangover Part 2. Pretty much what happens in this movie is it becomes exactly what Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides was, but as it moves on a little bit, it becomes its totally individual, and dare I say it, sick and twisted animal. What was quite impressive was the fact that they managed to get this entire cast back together. I mean, Bradley Cooper did a decent job playing himself, and Ed Helms, I have to say, probably did the best job out of all of them. Mind you all that the movie was in fact revolving around him, and based around the performance that he had in the first movie, I was very, very impressed with his performance in this one. They actually brought Justin Bartha back, which was a pretty big surprise for me. They, of course, have newcomers like Jamie Chung, and for some strange apparent reason, Paul Giamatti just decides to pop into this movie out of nowhere. And, of course, you know, you get Ken Jeong doing the hysterical, stereotypical Asian stuff that he did in the first movie, though this time he makes it a lot more humorous and a lot more entertaining. But that's pretty much all that I'm going to say that's good about this movie. Quite frankly, I really had little to no expectations when I went to see this movie. And let's just say that when I actually did go and see this, did I laugh? Yes, I did. But most of the time it was more about this kind of reaction, which is what we like to call a facepalm, as opposed to the holding your sides and actually laughing, saying, wow, this is funny, I'm sorry, this movie was just completely filled with cheap and pitiful laughs. Why did I not like this movie? Zach Galifianakis was one of the few reasons why I disliked this movie. I don't understand what people's fascinations about this guy is. Quite frankly, the whole bizarre, dumb-as-a-brick man-child thing, it just creeps me out. I don't find him funny, I find him pathetic, and I find him very, very annoying. So, you know, I'm not going to tell you guys to do what I do, but you guys like him, you know, good job. Whatever you find humorous about Zach Galifianakis, I'd love for you to tell me. The other thing I really didn't like was the style of comedy, and this is pretty much why I don't really enjoy comedies as much as I used to. Apparently, we all seem to really enjoy extremely degrading humor, and most of the time it revolves around, and if you haven't seen this movie and you don't want a spoiler, turn this video off now, and go to like the last 30 seconds if you want to see my review. What is the deal with in-your-face penis jokes? I mean, there was especially one specific scene that involved around that male organ, and it made me throw up in my mouth a little bit. I was just flat-out disgusted with what I saw. I mean, have we all suddenly dropped so many frickin' IQ points that we can't even watch a good, sophisticated comedy anymore? I mean, Bridesmaids? Yeah, that had some of those kinds of moments, but it really wasn't entirely about those kinds of moments. I just don't understand why people are just looking forward to seeing gross-out humor. I mean, has Jackass really paved the way for comedy these days? The only thing I'm even worse off saying is, there is no doubt in my mind that there will be a third. You know it's coming. And will I even see it? I don't think so. But at this point it's coming and it's inevitable. So I'm giving The Hangover 1.5 out of 4. I didn't enjoy it, even though I did find a couple of moments very humorous. It was really nothing special, nothing new. I mean, if you wanted to make it enjoyable to me at least, you could have at least tried to do something else. Don't give us another wedding, don't give us another stupid night hopped up on goofballs, etc., etc. The question that I want to leave with you guys is, if you saw this movie and you liked it, could you please defend it and tell me how? I'm the Lawn Gnome, and remember, actions speak louder than words.